What is up, everyone? It's Ricky572. Return a chance. Today, September 15th, 2025. We're gonna hop on and do a market watch. We do got a lot of cards to cover today since we did just get a ban list. It takes effect today, actually. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go check it out. I think the ban list, in my opinion, is pretty fair. It did hit. It didn't really hit the new decks like K9, Dracotail, or Yummy directly. But it hit cards that kind of revolved around them. I feel bad for Vanquish, so though they did get murdered on that ban list. I'm not saying they can't be played. It's just gonna be really hard for them since they got Raisin to one, Stake Your Soul to one. Yummy, I think it's gonna be the one of the better decks right now in the format since they barely got hit. They got Obedience School to one and Herald to one, Herald of Arclight, but they already ran one Herald anyway. So, I mean, most boards just ended on one Herald anyway, so I think they'll be fine. Dracotail did not get touched at all. So definitely Dracotail would be one of those decks that we have to watch out for this upcoming format. But yeah, comment down below how you guys felt about the ban list. I'm going to try to speed through these cards. If you guys don't really want to listen to me talk about these cards, you guys could just, skip forward onto the next one. Keep skipping forward because we do got a lot to talk about. This first one we're going to be talking about is the Breach Dragon. I actually noticed the Breach Dragon going up in price from Instagram. From Instagram, I follow Pumpkin TCG. If you guys don't already follow Pumpkin TCG, definitely go check out his Instagram page. He's a really good seller on there. And that's where I saw that he posted that the Breeze Dragon was up in price. So I wanted to come check it out. Why is it not selling? Let's go high to low. Because I did see that it was low on listings for the Quarter Century Seeker. 16 listings. Looks like we have this currently at, let's see, we have $10 copy, a $12 copy, but then they quickly go up to $17.25, $14, $20 basically, and going past that. So we have a couple cheap copies at $12. Let's see if the seller's online. Seller is online for that one. Seller is online for this one. So if you guys need a copy of the Breeze Dragon, probably for like past formats, you guys come, if you guys are watching this market watch early, you guys could go and hop on and grab those two cheap the Breeze Dragons, because once those sell, we go up to like $20 price point. We have Ultimate Rares only at 9 listings. We have Super Rare Turbo Pack ones. It looks like they have a market price of 16. But yeah, those Quarter Centuries probably be the ones you guys would want to pick up. Other than that, we do have other affordable copies. But yeah, the Quarter Century was the one that caught my attention. So I'll let you guys decide what to do with that, but it is going up there in price. Melody of Awakening Dragon, I wanted to come take a look at because I saw there was a Kongs tournament where I believe a Ryoji deck, Ryoji Dinosaur with Jurok deck, made it into like top 2 at the Kongs tournament with the new format and the new Doom of Dimension cards. They were playing 3 Melody of the Awakening Dragon. Looks like there hasn't been too much movement on this. We still have a good amount of listings for every copy of the Melody of Awakening Dragon. So if you guys want to come and pick up early, now would be a good time. But yeah, I thought maybe more people caught on to that deck build. Maybe it hasn't been made public, but from what I saw, it was pretty unique. It was pretty cool seeing Ryoji, up there in price. And speaking of, not price, being up there and represented in top cut for that Kongs tournament. Speaking of Ryoji though, this Ryoji stuff did not get reprinted in the tins. So it's pretty cheap still at the moment. There hasn't been too much movement, but it is one of those decks that does rely heavily on the field spell going off. If you can't get the field spell to go off, then the engine kind of is dead. But yeah, if you guys want to come and pick up some Ryoji stuff, since it did miss the reprint, I do expect it to go up a little bit in price. It might trend sometime in the future and could possibly go up. We have Quarter Centuries at 36-ish. We have Collector Rare Cairo Graoji Kaivas at like $5. Misvas, which is the one you need 3 of, looks like they're under $2, so that's a good pickup. I picked mine up for like around $3-4. I have like 3 playsets of this. I'm expecting them to go up though. And then everything else in the Raoji department is also pretty cheap. So if you wanted to pick up Raoji, it is a cheap deck to pick up before maybe some hype catches on to this deck. Infinite and Permanent looks like it's rebounding up in price. We had this version of it, the Starlight Rare, reaching like a $13-14 price point this past weekend, but it looks like it started to bounce up to the $20 price point now. Let me know how you guys feel about Infinite and Permanent, the Starlight Rare, and if you guys think it's gonna continue to head up in price. I think this is the most expensive Starlight Rare in the set, so maybe it could stay at that $20 price point. Fiend Smith did not get touched. We actually got Lacrima. Is it Lacrima? Yeah, Fiend Smith's Lacrima back. We did lose Moon of the Closed Heaven on the ban list, so less decks are going to be able to access the Fiend Smith package. Usually if you were able to put out 2 bodies, you were able to go into the Closed Heaven and then go into the Fiend Smith package off the Closed Heaven. But now it's going to be a little bit harder for decks to go into the Fiend Smith package unless they're playing maybe like Fiend Smith Tract. Yeah, things like Fiend Smith Tract and things like that, in order to be able to go into that package. Let's go. Why is it best selling? We go high-low. Engraver looks like it's at 22 listings. We have our cheapest listing at $86.40. These are a little bit less than what I saw them at before. A couple months ago, these were sitting above 100. Now they're under 100. Requiem looks like it's at 25 listings. For the Core Sentry, looks like we have our cheapest listing at $58.99. We have Core Sentry Tracked. Looks like this one's low on listings, 13 listings for Tracked. And we have $60, $60, $60.35, $62.89, $64.97. So we have a couple copies under the $70 price point, and then we go up to $70, but only 13 listings on the market for the Core Sentry Secret Rare Track. Fiend Smith Rextramende. The Core Sentry Secret Rare is one we said was a really good pickup at the price point it was at. I believe it was like $15-ish. But now we have listings at $50. And do we have sales at the $50 price point? We do have sales at above the $50 price point. So if you guys were watching the Market Watch and picked these up early when we said it was a good pickup at $15, you guys are winning right now. We have Fiend Smith Track next. The 2025 Prismatic Secret reprint looks like it's up in price. Like I said, since we lost access to Moon of the Closed Heaven, we're kind of back to how we were before we had Moon of the Closed Heaven, where we would run Fiend Smith Tracked and I guess 3 copies of Engraver to search the Fiend Smith Tracked, and then the Lurie as well. And so this card used to be at $10. Now looks like we have these at $21.97, and then the ones from Infinite Forbidden looks like they're above market price at $25.96, being the lowest listings. These shot up as soon as the ban list came out the next day. They were like around $10. I think that's what my brother picked them up at, and now they're at $25. So if you guys picked up Fiend Smith Track early before the ban list, you guys are basically doubling your money right now, your investment. Fiend Smith Requiem looks like we have 39 listings on this at $10.49, $12.12, $12.57. They're kind of going back up to what they used to be at, what the before it got its 2025 mega pack reprint. These are looking like they're at $6. Prismatic Secret Rare and Secret Rares kind of look the same to me. If you guys need access to a Requiem, I would just go for the Prismatic Secret. It looks the same as this Secret, and it's basically half the price of it. Fiend Smith Desiree, a Core Sentry Secret, I think is low in price. It's only sitting at $10. This is one of those cards that a lot of decks are probably going to want to go into to get that negate. 47 listings. It is from the Core Sentry Stampede set. But since Fiend Smith is going to be around for another format, I believe, I think this might be a good pickup, and it's going to be one of those cards that's probably going to double up in price. Because how is this worth? I mean, it is from Supreme Darkness, so I guess this one's harder to pull than this one. But still, this one has less usage, I believe, than this one. So this one, I feel, I'll justify it being double the price, and then this one right here. Engraver Secret Rares looks like they're around $5. We have Platinum Secret Rares heading up to the $4 price point. And let's see, what else do we have? Rextra Monday, right here. These ultra rares, looks like they were under $1, but now are bouncing up to $3 to $4. So if you guys have some of these from Supreme Darkness, they did not get a reprint, so this is the only affordable copy available now. Go check that bulk, see if you guys have some. Desiree, Collector Rare, PUR, Gum Day. So yeah, I think that's it for the movement on the market for now. I know we have Lacrima also going up in price. Lacrima was sitting around like what, like $5-ish, $6-ish when when the reprint got released. Yeah, it looks like $5-6-ish, but now it's going up to $14.30, $14.85, $15. Almost the price point it was at once the reprint got announced, but before it came out. So yeah, these are up in price. Almost $20 for the one from Rage of the Abyss. Everyone's gonna be running Fiendsmith in their builds again. We have some Majestus stuff going up in price. People are speculating that we're getting the I think it's called Spoon. It's a Majestus monster that lets you, I think, search out a Majestus card. Crowley the Gifted Majestus, only at 13 listings. This card used to be sitting under $1 when Battles of Legends Monster Mayhem came out, and I guess everyone ignored it. $22.47 now, $22.49. Heading up to $25.99. That's a crazy price point. I've been hearing people mix Majestus with Draco Tail, and it only gets better when they get that Spoon monster. I'm not sure if we're getting it in the Doom of Dimension set. It might be in there, it might not. It's not confirmed, but people are speculating that it is. We have Collector Rare Majestus cards also going low on listings and above market price. 10 listings, market price $18 for Nina Ruru, $24 lowest listing. Rilliona, $34 lowest listing, was at a market price $17.81. We have Majestus Moon Maiden at 19 listings. Looks like it's above market price as well, $15.91 being the lowest. Zarawa, 18 listings, $12.50 being the lowest listing. Looks like the Collector Rare Moon Maiden from Genesis Impact is also having some movement on the market. $7. What was it at? It was like $6. A little bit of movement, heading up to like the $10 price point at the bottom of the first page. But yeah, keep an eye out for Majestic stuff. If you guys maybe have some of these in bulk, because a lot of them weren't worth too much, go check that bulk and see if you guys have some. Zoro, the Majestic Conflagrant Calamity. Looks like it's at 56 listings. I actually bought a lot of these under like the 50-cent price point, and now they're heading up to like $2. We have you have them at $3 and then going up to $4 on the first page. So the Majestus hype is real. This card does have another common printing, but I guess players are going to be going after the secret rare printing right here since it's the highest rarity. And I think that's the last Majestus card I want to talk about. We have Choroso also kind of heading up there in price too. The graph shows that it was sitting around like 50 cents, now going up to the $1 price point. I know some of you guys have a bunch of these in bulk, so go dig them out and get them ready to sell off. Sevian Tachyon is the next card I wanted to take a look at. So we have Raizio that did lose EXT Raizio, and so they're going to have to find new ways to make the deck consistent again and add the Raizio cards into the hand. Sevian Tachyon is one of those cards that allows them to boost that consistency. And with Dro and Lockbird kind of seeing less play in the format, I think Sevian Tachyon is a good card to run in the Raizio strategy. We have the Secret Rares at 46 listings. These used to be sitting around like, what was it, like, I think $15-ish. 17-inch dollars, 18-inch dollars. Now we have our cheapest listing at $27.48, $31.90, $31.95, and $31 on the first page. We have collector rares that are about the same price, 22 listings. $29.99, $38.89, heading up to the $40-$50 price point. So yeah, keep an eye out for 7 Tachyon, because it is probably gonna be one of those cards that's gonna be played in the format. Depending on how we still don't have like tournaments going on with Doom of Dimensions or anything like that, or with the new ban list. So we'll see if they do incorporate the 7 Tachyon. It might fall off if it doesn't do that well in the Raizio strategy. Let me know how you guys feel about 7 Tachyon. Mitsurugi did not get touched on the ban list. We did have a hit to King of the Pharaoh Imps, which a lot of rank 4 decks use to bridge into the Mitsurugi package. But you could still play Mitsurugi. Like just pure, or you could still like splash it and hard draw into like Mitsurugi prayers, or like Ame no Mitsurugi. We have Mitsurugi Ritual, used to be sitting at like under $10. I thought it was gonna get hit since it didn't get a reprint. I thought maybe that was a sign that it was gonna get hit, but it looks like it did not, and we have it now jumping up to $27.40, $27.50, basically a $30 card for Mitsurugi Ritual. That is crazy. It just jumped up from 10 to 30 in like a couple days. I may know Marakumo no Mitsurugi was sitting around like I think $3 to $4. $3 to $4, and now we have it jumping up to the $10 price point. Hopefully, if you guys were playing with Mitsurugi, you guys held on to it. I wouldn't blame you if you sold it though, because I sold mine. I thought it was gonna get hit. We have these right here. I may know Habakiri. I think these are $2. $1. They're like $1. Still not worth too much, but I think these could go up in price. And I think that's it for the Mitsurugi stuff that's like up in value. We have the Core Sentries going up in price. This is at 14 listings, was around like the $40 price point, now basically doubling to $80. And then the Ritual was sitting around like $47, looks like. We have $50.99, $51.88. So this one might not be a bad pickup. So we had it sitting at a high price point of $93 in June, and it has been coming down a lot. We have the cheapest one being at $47. That's the, I guess, the lowest. So maybe like $50 was the lowest price point this card has hit. And so if you guys were to pick up these, you wouldn't be picking up at such like a high price point. You would be picking up at the lowest price point it has been at since it released. So it wouldn't be a bad pickup to pick up these Core Sentry Secret Rare Mitsurugi Rituals. I would go after these rather than these right here, because you could have got these at 10. Now they're 30. These, the lowest that you are going to be able to get them at was like 47 to 50. So you're not really paying a premium on these right here, and they could only go up from here because it only has this Core Sentry Secret printing and didn't get like a Starlight or anything like that. So yeah, I'll let you guys decide what to do, but I would go after the Core Sentry Secret Rare. Heavy Polymerization, Lunalight did not get touched. It's expected to be one of the better decks of the format as well. This new season, we have 9 listings for Heavy Polymerization, and it is now reaching a new high price point of basically like $21, heading to the $24.95 price point, and then $40 on the first page. That is crazy. I sold this card back a couple months ago around like the $4 price point. I only had one copy. It's from the 25th anniversary Dueling Mirror 10s, which actually kind of lost value now since the Vanquish Show stuff went down in price. We'll take a look at it right now. But if you guys are searching for like a heavy polymerization, you guys can take your chances on the 10s, and you're still might be pulling something good. There's the Blue Eyes, there's a Chaos Angel, Little Knight kind of lost value, but it's still nice to pull. We have Thrust in there. We have Chorus, and then Heavy Polymerization. There's some good stuff in this tin if you guys still want to take your chance and open it up and try to pull that Heavy Polymerization. But yeah, this card is reaching a new crazy price point that I never thought it would hit. And it's being played in Luna Lights, which didn't get hit, so it might stay around that price point. Dark Magician Girl, The Magician's Apprentice, from Alliance Inside, looks like it's been going up in price. It used to be sitting around like $10.30 back in August, $9 in July. Now we have 46 listings on the market, and it's jumped up to the $20 price point. Is this because it did not get a reprint? Alliance Inside is new, right? Yeah, Alliance Inside is kind of new. So a lot of the other, Shining Sarcophagus stuff got reprinted. But since this one is from Alliance Inside, it's probably not going to get a reprint until next year. Maybe that's why it went up in price. People realized that it wasn't going to get reprinted in it. And, no, I was looking for Shining Sarcophagus. Yeah, Shining Sarcophagus got reprinted in 2025 mega pack. So yeah, that's why it went up in price, because it's not expected to get a reprint until next year. Snake Eyes Doom Dragon we took a look at on our past market watch. This one has gone up even higher. It looks like it was sitting around like $5, and then last time we took a look at it, it was like reaching the $10 price point. Now it's at $17.76, $16.77, $18.50, $21, $24.75 on the first page. How do you guys feel about this price point? We did get Snake Eyes, Ash, and Poplar come back to, I think it was like 3 we could play of it now. So people are expecting to test that deck out, and maybe that's why it went up in price. Also, this card did not get a reprint, so that's another reason why it went up in price as well. The Quarter Century Seeker is at 21 listings, currently at $41.26, $43.54, $47.50, heading up to the $50 price point. I think the highest I saw this card at was like $60. I sold mine for like $60 something a while back when it was hyped up. But yeah, now it's at a price point of $41. We have Snake Eyes Vengeance Dragon, another Snake Eyes monster that might be something to watch out for. Looks like it's been going down in price. Was at $48, came down to $33. 33 listings. We currently have this at $30. $33.28, $34.71, and then $35.97. Let me know if you guys think this is a good pick, and if this card could maybe make an impact in the format with the Snake Eyes cards. I don't think they run this though, do they? Comment down below. I don't play Snake Eyes. Vanquish Soul. Let's take a look at these Vanquish Soul cards. Looks like the Starlight Rare of Holy Sue is still doing pretty good. It did drop down in price. Was sitting around like $230 when it came out, I guess. And has dropped down to $180. I guess it was at $180 the beginning of September. And we still have it at $150. So it's still worth something for the Starlight Rare. It could continue to drop down in price because it did get... Vanquish Soul really got hit on the ban list. So I expect it to drop down in price. But we'll see how Vanquish Soul does. The Ultra Rare Holy Sue looks like it did drop down. Was sitting around like 15. Now looks like we have market price of 10. Raisins have dropped down to $13. I think these were hitting the $20 price point. Since we lost 2 raisins in a stake or so, are we playing more Mad Loves now? Looks like has been increasing in price a bit. Actually, no. We had $15 price point at August, September. Now we have it at $10. So it dropped down in price. So we're not playing more Dr. Madloves? We're not playing 3 Dr. Madloves now? Or were we always playing Dr. Madloves? I heard some people saying Dr. Madlove wasn't good to play. And you would only like play one of it. But now since Raisin is gone... Well, is that 1? I'm pretty sure we're going to be upping the count of Dr. Madlove to 3. Comment down below. I never got to go against Vanquish Soul K9. I went to the region. I didn't do so good. I'll probably do a video on that. on my TikTok, but I have never, not even like online when I play online, I didn't go against Vanquisho Canine, so I never got to experience the power of like Vanquisho Canine. So if you guys have experience on with Vanquisho Canine, let me know if the deck is dead, or is it still gonna be playable somehow. But yeah, that's it for Vanquisho stuff. I just mostly want to take a look at Raisin and Holy Sue. I guess we could take a look at Stake Your Soul as well. Stake your soul. These have dropped down to, it says 89 listings for the ultra rare. Looks like we have it under $10, $10.98, $9.49. So yeah, basically like a $10 under $10 card. These could be sitting around like $20. Same for the prismatic secret rares. Looks like these have dropped down to $6. That is crazy. This is a card that was sitting around like the $30 price point, but now since it's at one, yeah, that is crazy. Effect Veiler, the quarter century secret rare, looks like it's going low on listings. We only have 13 listings for this copy of Effect Veiler, and we have our lowest listing at $77. Too bad I can't check the graph, but I recall this being like around like $40 to $50, and so it has gone up in price. 70.84. This is the alternative art version. $80. I guess we're using Effect Veiler this format. Is it a good hand trap this format? Comment down below if you guys think it is. Let's take a look at the original art Effect Veiler. I know the original art also has a quarter century secret rare version. Original artwork quarter century Effect Veiler at 20 listings. Looks like we have this sitting at 43, 44, 38, 45, and then going up to the $50 price point. So yeah, keep your eye out on Effect Veiler. Since this one is getting, I know there's more copies and printings of this artwork, but still, this one's I feel like the original artwork could be sought after by collectors more than the new artwork. So this one has a possibility of going up in price too. Sky Striker Ace Azalea, I noticed, was super low on listings. 8 listings available on the market. Let's refresh it just to see if like any more listings were bought. Oh, 9 listings. So someone posted it up. These were sitting around like $16-ish. Now we have our cheapest listing at $23.29, and then going up to $29. Is this MCO40? I think that's MCO40. Shout out MCO40. He got me into like the market watching and stuff like that. $29, $29.84. Basically like a $30 card now. And then after these $30 copies are gone, we hit $60 for Sky Striker Ace Azalea. Are we playing Sky Striker this format? Is Sky Striker a good deck? I know we play Sky Striker cards in Yummy, but I'm not sure why Azalea is getting bought out. If you guys have any more information, if you guys think Yummy is one of the better strategies, I mean not Yummy, if Sky Striker is one of the better strategies to play this upcoming format, let me know down below. Triple Tactics Thrust looks like we have kind of going lower on listings. I think the Super Rare was the one that caught my attention. Yeah, the Super Rare was the one I wanted to take a look at because it's only at 13 listings compared to the other ones right here. So let's take a look at the Super Rare. Yeah, this is the one from Quarter Century Bonanza. Only 13 listings, and these are heading up to like the $20 price point. For $20, I guess you could buy one of these instead. An Ultimate Rare, Prismatic Ultimate Rare, Prismatic Collector's Rare, Ultra Rare. But I guess people really like the Super Rare. I can't tell you what to buy. I'm just saying, for the price you're paying for a Super Rare, you could get a little bit of a higher rarity. But if Super Rare is what you prefer, then that's what you prefer. You could even get an Ultra Rare that looks like they're at 30 listings and they're at a $12 price point instead of the Super Rare. But yeah, I'll let you guys decide what to buy. I just thought it was interesting how it's only at 13 listings. Blazing Cartesia, we took a look at. We're taking a look at it again, just a quick look, seeing how it's doing. It looks like it's still low on listings. 14 listings for the Battles of Legends Terminal Revenge version. 15 listing for Darkwing Blast, and then 22 listings for the Dueling 25th anniversary Dueling Heroes Mega Pack versions. These look like they're under $10, but yeah, they are still up in price because the Draco Tail is using them. We have branded support coming, a new branded structure deck coming probably this year at the end of the year. And they do use Blazing Cartesia as well, so that's two decks that use it. I noticed Phantom of Yubel was going kind of low on listings. What did we get? We got Summon Sorceress off the ban list, so now we are able to play it. And I think Fiend decks are the ones that are gonna benefit the most from Summon Sorceress. That's what I've been hearing. The ultimate rare Phantom of Yubel is at 21 listings above market price. Was sitting around like $6. We have a market price of what, 11-ish dollars? Where's the market price? $7. We had a market price of $7, and now we have listings at 1382, 1923, 1924, 1928. This is for the ultimate rare Phantom of Yubel. The Secret from Terminal Revenge is at 31 listings. Looks like these used to be sitting around $7.40. Now we have them doubling up in price to $14.50, $13.30, $15, and $15.99 on the first page. The Chorus Century Secrets are 19 listings. These look like they have dropped down in price. $53.76. So this is kind of the lowest price point that you could get them at. Let's take a look at the ear graph. $175. So yeah, they have decreased in price. So I wouldn't blame you if you go after the Chorus Century Secret Rare, because this is one of those cards that was super high up in price, and right now you're not really paying a premium on it. You're paying the lowest price point that it has been at since it came out. So the Chorus Century might not be a bad pickup if you could afford it, because it is up in price. It's like $50. I can't justify paying that much, but when it comes to like paying over a price point of a card, and then you could have got it cheaper, I would rather get something at its lowest price point than pay a premium, because this one you're paying a premium, sort of. I mean, I get it. If you just want to play, you're gonna go for this one, right? Because it's the cheaper version. This one's the most affordable version. But if you're going after it in terms of trying to make an investment on it, I think the Chorus Century is the one that you're probably gonna profit the most from. Secretarion Dragon at 14 listings. Looks like it has been going up in price, and it is getting bought out. This is a card that's being ran in Draco Tail. You could also run it against Draco Tail because it does kind of floodgate them. It says effects of special summon dragon or spell monsters. While you control this fusion summon card, your opponent cannot activate the effects of special summon dragon or spellcast monsters they control. So you could play it in Draco Tail, or you could play it against it. This card was sitting around like it says August, September, it's like $60-ish. So we still have it at $60, but it is only at 14 listings. So just keep an eye out for it. It could possibly go up even higher and lower on listings. We have Memento stuff getting bought out for the Chorus Century Secret Rare stuff. Well, basically the high rarity stuff. Memento Darkblade we have been taking a look at. For a past couple market watches, we have a couple listings under 50, then we go up to $50. This is the highest rated Darkblade you could have. We have the Combined Creation at 27 listings. I picked it up around like $20-ish. Shout out the Meta Bros. They hooked me up with this. I was picking up this deck and making it high rarity after I won my LA Regional earlier this year. And I decided to buy it and treat myself to it. And I picked it up early around like $20-ish. So shout out to them for hooking me up with that deal. But right now it's at $46.45, $45.89, $48, $49, and then $50 on the first page. I think the highest price point this was at was like around $60. I even think I saw it around like $70 to $80 at one point. Could it reach that price point again? I kind of feel like it will. Memento did not get touched and still one of the good decks that you could run in this upcoming format. I'm still going to be running it. So I think it could reach that high of a price point. We have the Combined Creation Collector Rare. At 17 listings, we have this at $27.50, $27.18, $30, $32, $34.45, and then $34.93. I personally like the Collector Rare. Collector Rare is my personal favorite rarity. So I might be offloading this one and buying this one. Just because I'm thinking about downgrading my deck and going into like making my deck Collector Rare. We have, let's see, we have Combined Creation, the Ultra Rare. This one did not get a reprint. A lot of other Memento cards did get reprints, but this one did not. 18 listings, $21.37, $20.50, $24.90, heading up to the $25 price point. So for the price of that you're paying for this, you could basically get a Collector Rare for about the same price. That is crazy. The Field Spell at 20 listings, this used to be sitting around like $15, $14. Now we have it pushing up to $17.49, $18, $20, $21.89, and then $21.73. It could go up even higher because the only other rarity besides this is rare. So if you want to play higher rarity, this is what you're going to go after. We have the quarter century Memento Anguish. It was sitting around like $5-ish. Now we have it at $10.30, and then we go up to $15 and $20, $25 on the first page from there. Let me know if you guys think this card will reach that $20 price point. Same with Bone Party, 11 listings. It was sitting around $5 as well. Same as Anguish, $10 copies, $15 copies, heading up to the $20 copy, $20 price point on the first page. We'll see what price points these will settle at. These will sell at as well. What do you guys think about these quarter century Secret Rare Anguish and Bone Party? What price point do you guys think they will hit? Aside from that, I think that's it for the Memento department. A lot of the other stuff got reprints, so it's going to be pretty affordable. It's just the core century rares right here. We also have a Collector Rare Anguish. I personally like the prismatic Collector Rare more than the regular Collector Rare, but that's just me. But it looks like the regular Collector Rare is at 22 listings, $10, $15, heading up to the $20 price point too for Collector Rare, regular Collector Rare Anguish. So yeah, Memento stuff, high rarity stuff, getting bought out right here. I wanted to take a look at branded fusion since we have it now semi-limited. Looks like the Core Century Seeker is at 8 listings, and we have this at $220 being the lowest listing, $240, $250, $270, and going up to $279. We have one listing over here at $500. That is crazy for branded fusion. I would suggest probably selling this off. I wouldn't be surprised if Konami decides to reprint this as a Starlight Rare. Once that comes, if it does come out as a Starlight Rare, maybe in like even the structure deck, or if it gets like an Alter Art Starlight Rare or something like that, this will drop down in price. So this is the highest I've seen it at. I would advise to sell it off. I would be selling it off if I had it. The Ultimate Rare looks like it's at 30 listings. These were sitting around like $18-ish. Now we have them at 40, 42.70, 42.75, $42. That's what happens when a card comes from limited to semi-limited. That is crazy. $40 for Ultimate Rare branded fusions. I think I sold some of these for like $15 a while back. We have Secret Rare branded fusions from Battles of Legends Terminal Revenge. Looks like these were sitting under $2. Now we have copies at $3, $3.29, $3.87, heading up to the $4 price point. And did the other ones go up? Super Rares did not go up too bad. These are still under $1 if you guys want just an affordable budget version. But yeah, branded fusion for the Ultimate Rare, Core Century Secret Rare, and even the Secret Rare from Battles of Legends are up in price. We have Lightning Storm coming to 3, and so we have a lot of these kind of low on listings. Let's start from the bottom. We have Ultra Rares at 33 listings. These are above market price at $5. We have Ultra Rares from King's Court at $4.79, also above market price. Ultra Rares from Magnificent Mavens above market price. Prismatic Ultimate Rares at only 10 listings. These were sitting around like $4. We have one listing at $4.97, seller online. If you guys want to come grab it and are watching this market watch, seller is online, so you guys could grab this last copy for $5, because then they go up to $8, then $12.55, then $14.99, heading up to $20 for the Prismatic Ultimate Rare. We have Super Rares at $5 above market price. We have Secret Rares at 18 listings, $5. Prismatic Collector Rares, 22 listings, also above market price. Lowest listing at $8. Platinum Secrets at 10 listings. I actually have one of these. We have $9, $7.50, $9.99, heading up to the $10 price point, and then $15 and $20 on the first page. We have Secret Rares above market price at $8. Collector Rares at $15.99. Regular Collector Rares at $15.99. Core Century Secret Rares at 17 listings. $34, $34.98, $34.99. What were these sitting at? $25-ish. So I guess they went up by like $10. And let's see, we have this Secret Pharaoh's Rare right here. I actually tried to buy a Secret Pharaoh's Rare for like $30-something the other day, but the seller canceled on me, said it was like a different rarity. I'm not sure if they did that on purpose, just because Lightning Storm was coming to 3 now, or if they really mistook the rarity for a different one. $44.15, $54.99, and then $71.55. So this one's only at 6 listings. What do you guys think? Should I buy this Secret Pharaoh's Rare? I don't have any Secret Pharaoh's Rare rarity in my personal collection, so I was thinking maybe this one might be the one I go after for a Secret Pharaoh's Rare. What do you guys think? $44, is that good to buy? Let me know down below if I should grab it. But other than that, Ultra Pharaoh's Rares, looks like they're at $37.48. And then Starlight at $62.99. But yes, we have movement for Lightning Storm for a lot of its versions. Dark Magician, the Magician of Black Magic, is from Infinite Forbidden and did not get a reprint, so it went up in price. This is for the Shining Sarcophagus strategy. Was sitting at like $3-ish. Now we have it at 31 listings, $8.48, $7.50, $7.99, $9, $9.24, and $9.25. Damn, we've been talking for 44 minutes. I'm gonna try to speed through some of these right here, because we still have a good amount more to talk about. I want to keep this like this market watch for about an hour. We already talked about Vanquish, so we could skip that. Eidos, the Underworld Monarch, I noticed was low on listings. We have this currently at 8 listings. Was sitting around $20.49. But now we have it doubling up in price, $56.99, $55.86, $59.98, $60, $65, and then $7 on the first page. That is crazy for Eidos, the Underworld Monarch. This is a Starlight Rare from Duelist Advance. I guess this is one of those news cards, huh? Does this have an Ultra Rare? Let's take a look at the affordable rarity. Also went up in price. Eidos. Looks like the Duelist Advanced version, Ultra Rare version for Eidos was sitting around 88 cents. Now we have it slowly climbing up to $144 and a $2 price point. Might not be a bad pickup. How do you guys feel about picking up Eidos, the Underworld Monarch? Might not be a bad pickup, because this Starlight Rare is super expensive compared to the affordable Ultra Rare. So these have a possibility of going up. And they're from Duelist Advance, so I don't see them getting reprinted anytime soon. We got Link Haribo back. The Core Century was actually bought. Oh, it's still bought out to that price point. I tried to get one at $8 after the ban list drop, but people kept. I was actually driving when I was trying to get it. Don't text and drive. Don't be on your phone and drive. I was just doing it because I wanted to try to get a cheap Chorus Entry secret rare link review, but it's not worth it. Just play the common or some other version that is available. But yeah, I tried to get it for $8. It went up to like my friend was able to grab one at $16. Now the Chorus Entry Seeker is at 25 listings, and we have it at $30.99, $30.67, $32.41, $33.40. That is crazy for Link Rebo. I feel like it might drop down in price though. It's from Chorus Entry Stampede, right? Chorus Entry Stampede. It has a Platinum Seeker Rare, which kind of looks like a Starlight Rare in my opinion. So this might be a good, affordable mid-max rarity. This one also went up, was at 78 cents, $4.90, $4.99, $5.60, $5.99, $5 on the first page. And then we have other versions. We have comments that are $1, ultra rares at $2.39 above market price. You could go after these right here if you guys don't want to spend money on the Chorus Entry Seeker Rare. I don't think it's gonna stay up in price that much. I don't see it really having too much of an effect. In the format, I know Snake I used to love to use it, but they're still missing the original Sinful Spoils spell cards, so I don't think they're gonna really abuse Link Rebo like that. The Black Goats Laugh, the Chorus Entry Seeker, I wanted to take a look at. 11 listings on the market, so it's low on listings. Was sitting around like 114 on September 10th through 12. Right now we have a couple copies under 100. Then we go to 108, 120, 120, 125, and then 140 and 150 on the first page. How do you guys feel about the Black Goats Laugh, the Chorus Entry Seeker? Do you guys think it's going to stay up above the $100 price point, or is it going to come down? Only 11 listings on the market. We already took a look at Finsmeeth Rexstrom. DD Abyss King Gilgamesh looks like it has been going up in price. I actually sold a couple of these a couple of days ago. I still have a good stack of them available, but I turned off my inventory because I got to do a lot of I have a lot of cards I have to go through and list and then change some prices on. But yeah, I'll have that up probably hopefully tomorrow because I do want to get some sales in. 52 listings on the market for this, and these are $2, $2.47, $2.66, $2.99, and then heading up to the $3 price point. On the first page, we have DDD support coming out in Supreme Darkness at the end of the month, so that's why this card is up in price, and it only has one printing. That comes from Dual Overload. So keep your eye out on this one. Check your bulk because that's where I found mine. We got to announce some Dark Lord support. I actually haven't taken a look at what it does, but I've been hearing that it is pretty good and takes the deck to like a new level. We have Condemned Dark Lord at 18 listings. This card has always been kind of up in price. I think it was like around $6-7ish. Yeah, $6-7ish. But now we have copies. Let's see, we have our first English copy at $16.95, $16.99, $17.75. So it has gone basically doubled in price. That is crazy. It only has one printing from Dual Overload as well. Might not be bad to go and open some Dual Overload. We have Dark Lord Zerato, 54 listings, $12. Dark Lord Ixchel, looks like was sitting around $3. Now we have it at $20.99. I definitely gonna need to go take a look at my bulk and see if I have some of these in there. Cause I bought some. I bought like 2-3 collections, and I'm pretty sure there was one of these in there. Dark Lord Ukobak from Duelist Saga, ultra rare, was sitting around like $3. This is now at $10 and $28.69. Go check your bulk for Dark Lord support. It's been so long since Dark Lords have been like relevant, I want to say. 19 listings on Ixchel, 19 listings. Relentless Revenge. I remember opening this one up. It's $12. Yeah, I definitely remember opening some of this up. $15.99. So yeah, I gotta go take a look at my bulk. Ixchel is up in price. Dark Lord Nashgen is low on listings, 8 listings. Banishment of the Dark Lords. 25 listings, $8 now. Used to be at a market price $4. Dark Lord Amdusk, 13 listings. These used to be sitting at what, like 40 cents it says? Now at 578, 579, 750. So yeah, there's a lot of hype for Dark Lord right now. People are buying these out. Dark Lord Tezcatlipoca, can't pronounce it. 12 listings. These I don't see the graph for them, but they're now at $5, heading up to the $10 price point. Let's see what else we got. The first Dark Lord. This is a new one from Rise of the Duelist. Only $2. And then Banishment of the Dark Lord, 21 listings. These are above market price, $248. But yeah, if you guys have some bulk, go take a look and see if you have Dark Lord stuff, because a lot of it is hyped up right now and getting bought out. I'm definitely going to go take a look at my stuff after this market watch, because I know I opened up Battles of the Legend of Relentless Revenge, and I bought collections which should have some of these in there. So I'll go take a look at that too. I saw that there was a new magical musket link monster that was announced over in the OCG. Not sure when we're gonna get it, but it has caused some of the magical musket cards to start getting bought. We have Magical Musketeer Starfire at $849, 20 listings. It's above market price. Magical Musket Cross Domination looks like it has a market price at $499. Only 26 listings on the market. We have our near mint at $849. Other ones are heavily played and moderately played. Caspar, 26 listings, $364 market price. Magical Musket Last Stand, $349, 34 listings. Magical Musketeer Max, 45 listings. Looks like we have our lowest listing at $275. These did go up in price. We're under $2, now above $2, $3, heading up to the $4 price point. We have Magical Musketeer Calamity at 70 listings. This is a super rare from Spirit Warriors. It looks like these are worth something like $2 as well. So yeah, keep an eye out for Magical Musket stuff. I'm not sure what the link does. Honestly, sometimes I just see the cards and I don't really read them. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I don't read, and I don't really know if it's gonna benefit the strategy or not. If it's gonna make it like good. But if you guys saw it, let me know down below. Solemn Judgment Core Centric Secret Rare. So Solemn Judgment got limited. We can only play one copy now. But it looks like it has been on an upwards trend for the Core Century Secret Rare. 2464 was its price in August. Now we have it at $26.99. $29, $30, heading up to $31.89 on the first page. So yeah, it's still increasing in price. It hasn't like dipped down, even though it got limited. It's still a good card, but unfortunately, Yummy was abusing it, is what I hear. And it was just hard to break their boards when they had like 3 Solemn Judgment in the back row. We have the new Mystical Space Typhoon strategy coming out in Doom of Dimensions. I wanted to come take a look at Core Century Secret Rare Mystical Space Typhoon, see how it's doing. We have 32 listings on the market. It used to be sitting around $13 back in June, but after the archetype was announced, we had it going up. Looks like we had it at $14.61 a couple of days ago, but now we have our lowest listing at $20.46, $20. So $22.50 and then $25.84. So yeah, people are coming in and picking these up to play in the new Mystical Space Typhoon strategy. Let me know how you guys feel about that new archetype, and if you think it's gonna make an impact in this upcoming format. Looks like the Ghost Rare, which I've kind of been eyeing like Ghost Rare cards to pick up for my personal collection. And let's see the Ghost Rare. It looks like we have 21 listings on a Ghost Rare. 1324, 2236, 2892. Do you think the Ghost Rare will looks like we had it at $16. So this one is also getting bought. We had it at $16, $16.84 a couple days ago. But now our lowest listing for lightly play is $18.24, then go up to $22.36. So it has been increasing in price, and only 21 listings on the market. Do you guys think the Ghost Rare or the Core Century Secret Rare is the higher rarity? Let me know. Comment down below. Glow Up Bulb is off the ban list as well. People are saying that it's not going to make an impact or change anything in the format. It's not going to be too impactful. But I think it is going to make impact in some decks. 26 listings. It used to be sitting around like the $19 price point. But now we have it at $22.99, $22.50, $23.92, $24.99, $25. Konami kind of hinted that they were gonna release Glow Bulb off the ban list. They made a post one day with just showing like a picture of Glow Bulb. So I think that's kind of their little way of telling. That was their little way of telling us that I was gonna get unbanned. And so that's when I saw people going after it. That's when the price started to increase. But yeah, we have other versions of Glow Bulb. If you just want to get access to it, we have commons for like $1, gold rares for like $2, platinum secrets, basically starlights in my opinion, $3.50, ultra rares at like $6, secret rares at $8 market price. It said you don't have to go after these high rarity ones. Let's take a look at Snake Eye Ash and see how it's doing. It is at 3 now, right? Let me just quickly make sure. Where are you? Ban list. Yeah, Ash and Poplar are at 3 now. We have super rare Snake Eye Ashes at 23 listings. These used to be sitting around like the under $1. Now we have $4.69, $6.59, heading up to the $10 price point for these super rares. This is for the super rare. Prismatic Secret Rare has 25 listings. I know I have one of these that I pulled from the tins. Used to be sitting around $2. Now we have it at $5, $7, $9, heading up to the $10 price point as well. So these are going and heading up in price. We have the Ultimate Rare at, let's see, what do we have it at? 29 listings. Used to be around $7. And now doubling up to $17.75. $19, $18.54 on the first page. So yeah, we have movement for Snake Eye Ash, and it is up there in price. I wonder if Snake Eye is going to make a comeback. I don't know if they can without the spell card. Powder Prosperity, I think, is a good pickup. This is the lowest I've seen it at. It's at $15, $20, $21.25, $21.50, $21.54. Could it maybe come back to 2 or 3 one day? I don't know. I don't think so because it's a really good card. But yeah, this is the lowest I've seen this card at. I guess it used to be sitting around $13, but it hasn't dropped down to that price point ever since. I would pick this up. I'm picking one of these up for my personal collection. I think it's going to be a good long-term hold. One day it's going to come back to like 2 or 3. Maybe not, but I could hope, right? Since Solemn Judgment got hit to 1, I feel like people might go after Iron Thunder as their new Solemn Judgment. Kind of does the same thing. It says when a spell or trap or monster effect is activated on the field, pay half your life plus negate the activation. If you do destroy that card, then destroy any other cards in the same column the destroyed card was in that are in the monster zones or spell and trap zone. So the only thing that this doesn't do that Solemn can do is negate the summon, but I think it's a good alternative. It's Solemn Judgment at home, 53 listings, $5.49, $5.43, $6.44, $6.99, $7.49 for the Phantom Nightmare version. And then we have the Prismatic Secret from the 2025 Mega Packs that started to go up in price. These used to be sitting around $3, and now we have them at I think something went wrong with my internet because now we have no listings available. Oh, we have 16 listings. We have 608, 674, heading up to 785, 789 to $8 price point. Stun decks are gonna probably switch to Iron Thunder. I mean, they're still gonna run the 1 Solemn, but they're gonna probably run 3 Iron Thunder now as well. The Quarter Century Secret Iron Thunder is at 20 listings. Might be a good pickup. We have it at $31.99, $32.99, $34.28, $34.99, $37.18. Is this the lowest this card has been at? No, it used to be sitting back in October at 24, increased to 41, and now dropping to $31.99. So Not back to its lowest price point, but it's also not too much of a price increase from $24, like a $6-7 price increase. Might not be a bad pickup for the Core Century Secret Rare. Or if you want, you could also pick up these right here, because I'm pretty sure some players are going to be coming in and picking these up as well. As well as Yummy, they're probably going to run it too. Original Sinful Spoil Snake Eye. This is the card that is currently banned. And this is, I think, the one that bridges decks together. It bridges into the Deal Ballstar engine. Maybe players are speculating that this card is going to get unbanned on the next ban list since the other Snake Eye stuff came off. We had this sitting at $23. Now only have 14 listings. We have $27, $25, and then $30, $32.97, $35.55, $40 on the first page, going up to $50. That is crazy. I'm pretty sure it's gonna drop down in price if it doesn't get unbanned on the next ban list. But I could let players speculate, right? We have a couple more cards to go. We're already an hour in. Tri-Brigade Fractal. We have Tri-Brigade support coming out in Doom of Dimension. So let's take a look at what Fractal's at right now. Fractal Prismatic Secret Rare. Looks like it's above market price at $4.49. 36 listings for the Ultra Rare. Also above market price, $4.95. So these are like $5 for Fractal. The Man with the Mark. This card, did it get a reprint? I don't think it got a reprint. The Odeon stuff did not get reprinted. Might be a good pickup. Yesterday, 2 days ago when I was at the regionals, I saw a top Odeon build in the top tables. So I think it's one of those decks that you need to watch out for. 161 listings, 174, 190, 192. So this is pretty cheap. This card used to be sitting around like, I think it was a $10 price point when it released. So it could maybe go up to that price point again. This is the lowest I think it will hit. So it might not be a bad pickup since it only has that one printing. Pre-preparation of rights might be used in Mitsurugi builds. This card hit a low price point of $8. Now it's starting to increase to $11.23, $13.95, $15, $15.98, $17.50, and then $16.80. But only 27 listings on the market. How do you guys feel about using pre-preparation or rights in Mitsurugi? Do you guys think it's gonna stick or is it gonna fall off? Ground Xeno we have at 77 listings, $7. 43 listings for the Ultra Rare, and it is above market price at $8.10. We had a market price $7.85. Let's take a look at the Ultra Rare. Heading up to $9, $9.79, $9.79, $9.99. I don't know if the Ryoji deck that was doing good at the Kongs tournament was running this. Maybe that's why it's starting to head up in price. Let me know down below if they were running this. We had Zodiac. What was it? Zodiac Barrage get unlimited. So maybe that we're gonna see some Raizio Zodiac builds or Zodiac Zeus Turbo engines in this upcoming format. 34 listings for the Core Century Secret Rare. This card was sitting at $293, now at $84, $844, $845, $920, and a $10 card at the bottom of the first page. Zodiac Ratpier, the Core Century Secret Rare at 12 listings. This card was sitting at $3. Now we have it at $10 as well. $11.50, $12.74. We have Zodiac Ram at 9 listings. This card has 3 printings. We have common versions right here if you guys just want access to the card, but the super rare from OTS Tournament Pack 5 was sitting around $1. Now we have it pushing up to $5, $6.47, $6.99, $8.99. So check that bulk and see if you guys have it, because it is worth something now. Dryden didn't go up too much. Looks like we still have a market price of like $4. Thoroughblade, 18 listings. This one is above market price, so let's take a look at it. Looks like we have 22 listings for the Ultra Rare from Raging Tempest. This one is at $5, $6.50, $7, $8, and it was sitting around like $1. So another one you might want to go look into your bulk for. The one from the Mega Pack, Mega 10 2017 are at like basically $7 as well. So we have Zodiac doing some moves on the market. Barbo 30 listings, 256. Anything else we should take a look at? No low listings, no low listings, no low listings. So it was just those that you want to keep an eye out for: the barrages, the thoroughblades, um, Ram, and then Rat Pier. Does this have another printing? Rat Pier? Oh, it does. It has a super rare with 98 listings, and it's under $1, so that's pretty affordable. But yeah, keep an eye out for these right here. 1, 2, 3. Go check that bulk. Ignis Heat, the True Draco Warrior. I think we have Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King. Now unlimited. So this card started to go up in price. 18 listings. We had this sitting around like $2. Now we have the cheapest listing at $5.43, $5, $8.60, and $10. I actually sold a place of these for like $5 about a month ago. So maybe someone already knew what was going to be on the balance and just got these. We're picking these up. $3 for the Secret Rare is what they were at. Now we have them at $7-ish, $10-ish, $9.98, and $9.99. If you guys play Draco, True Dracos, let me know how many of these you guys run. Do you guys play a playset of these? I wasn't around when they were doing something in the format, so I'm not really sure. But you guys could let me know down below. Give me that info on True Dracos. Since we lost Moon of the Closed Heaven, I wanted to take a look at some of the options that some decks could use, some generic ones that could bridge you into the Fiendsmith engine. Evil Swarm Exciton Knight is a light fiend, rank 4, that you could use to bridge into that. Looks like we have 30 listings on the market for this card. Used to be sitting at a high price one of $20. Now we have it at $14.60, $17.44, heading up to like the $20 on the first page. You guys think we're going to be seeing decks bridge into Evil Swarm Exciton Knight to go into the Fiendsmith engine? Let me know down below if you guys believe they will. Mellow Melody, the Brass Djinn, is also a light fiend rank 3. This one has a common printing from Star Pack 2014. Looks like these are under $1. We have super rares at 87 listings. These are also around $2, so not too expensive, but it is one of those generic rank 3s if you're playing like a deck that could bring out a rank 3. This would be the one you would use to bridge into the Fiendsmith engine. And we have Starfoil rares at 12 listings. Looks like these are at $4, $5, heading up to $7.18 on the first page. We have one more in here. Is it right here? No, that's I think it might be up next. Dark Contract with the Gate has 4 printings, but the only hollow printing is the Ultra Rare with 38 listings. Looks like they are going low on listings. Like I said, we have DDD support coming out pretty soon. So go dig through your bulk, because I found a stack of these in bulk from Ghosts from the Past, the second haunting. And you guys might have some too. These are going up to like the 3, 4, 5 and hitting the $6 price point on the first page. So you guys have some trade value right there. Pot of Desire is the Core Century Seeker. I think is a good pickup for long term. This card hasn't seen play, but it did used to see some play, and I think it could become relevant again one day. 57 listings on the market. This is at $8, $9.29, $9.35, $8.18, and then $9.54. So under $10. I think it's a good pickup. Hedge Guard caught my attention. This is one of those old school cards that I used to play around with back when I was in high school. We have common versions available under $1, but the ultra rare is at 25 listings, and this card is currently at $150, $299, then going up to $339, heading up to the $4 price point, $4.90. During damage calculation in either player's turn, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, have the attack of a monster you control into the end phase, but that monster cannot be destroyed, I guess, by battle. Cannot be destroyed by this battle. Okay, I guess by this battle. Not bad, right? Probably for past formats. I don't really see this being seen play in current formats, but it is at 25 listings. That's why it caught my attention, and it's like $3 to $4. Rescue Ace Turbulence, the collector, looks like it is low on listings and getting a buyout. We had this sitting around like $14-ish. Now we have it at $17.26, $19. Once these copies are gone, we're above $20 now. $24.97, $25, $26.50, heading up to the $30 price point. Let me see how regular versions are doing. That was a collector rare. We have ultra rares from Amazing Defenders at $1.23, and we have super rares from Amazing Millennia at 30 cents. So the collector is the highest rarity, and it's the one people are going after. I actually have a misprint ultra rare if you guys are interested. It has like a name shift. Yeah, it has a name shift on the name right here. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. I'll send you pictures of it. We could work out a deal on that. Snake Eyes Poplar. We took a look at Ash. 32 listings. Looks like it's at $5. Ultra is around $2. And then these are the ones from the limited pack, under $1. So these are the affordable ones if you guys want to just have a budget option. Exo Sister McAllis, the collector rare, at 11 listings. This is currently at $18.95, $20, $18.05, $23.90, $32, $38.65, $50, and $68 on the first page. Does this card not have a quarter century secret or something like that? Ultra rares at $2. Prismatic secret rares at like $2 as well. This is the highest rarity of McAllis, so yeah, it's interesting to see it getting bought out. I know we have Exosister support coming maybe this year, maybe next year. I know it was announced. I guess people are preparing for that. Could they throw it in Doom of Dimensions? I don't know. It could be maybe in Doom of Dimensions where they throw the Exosister stuff in. Masterpiece of True Draco Slaying King. 16 listings on the Core Century Secret. The other ones look like they're affordable, so you don't really have to worry about the price point on these. You could easily access them for like $1 or $2. But the Core Century Secret is the one that's getting looked at more. $12 is what the price was at before the ban list. And now we have it at $27, $29, heading up to the $30 price point. So yeah, this kind of doubled in price for the Core Century. But like I said, you have accessible versions right here if you just want to play and test out the card. Fire King Island. We had some Fire King reprints in the mega packs. The little bird got reprinted as a Starlight. So some of the Fire King players might start going after the other Fire King cards. I know I have another one in here somewhere. 33 listings. $3 is what it was at. Now we have it at $5.50, $5, $6.88, $7, $7.99. So $8 card now. Where's the other Fire King card? We'll get to it in a bit. Water and Trenches of Temple. We only have a couple more cards to go, so bear with me. I know we're an hour and 15 minutes into this, but like I said, if you guys just want to skip into like the other cards and not hear me talk about them, you guys are free to do so. That way you could go see what cards are moving, and you guys could go dig for them if you guys maybe have some in your collection to sell, or if you guys want to pick some up before they go up even higher or something too. You guys are free to do so. 53 listings for Water and Trenches of the Temple. I think this might be a good pickup. It hasn't seen play. It used to be one of those cards that was kind of meta. The engine was pretty meta. I saw it used to see a lot of play in different builds, but yeah, it hasn't seen any play recently. But it could always come back. Uh, $6, $6, 670, 675, 690. I think is a good pickup for this card. It used to be at a high price point. I think once of like $20 if I'm not mistaken. But right now, if you could pick it up for 656, I think it's a good long term hold. Here's the other Fire King card. Fire King High Avatar Garunix, the Core Century Seeker, is at 13 listings. It used to be sitting around $7. We have a couple listings under $10. Then we go up to $11.15, $11.65, $11.49. So I would come in and buy some if you don't already have it, because it is not too high above its market price of $7.87. But it can get there. It's just gonna take a couple people to come in and buy these out, and then it could easily reach what's on the second page, like the $15 price point. Fossil Dino, I can never pronounce Pachycephalo. The Platinum Seeker, I think, is a good pickup. It's at 54 listings. We currently have this card at $3, $3.20, $3.25. And I think it's a nice looking printing of this card compared to the other ones that we have, which are more expensive. The Core Century is like at $30. We have the Seeker Rare at $30, the original Seeker Rare from Light of Destruction. We have the Seeker Rare from Speed Duel at 13 listings at $7. So this Platinum Secret, kind of looking like Starlight, I think is a good pickup and could possibly go up in the future. Let me know how you guys feel about this pickup right here. We have Ancient Gear Golem, I think is also a good pickup. It's just one of those classic cards I feel right now is being overlooked. 20 listings on the market. This card used to be sitting around $13. You could pick it up now at $10.83, $11.62, $12.33, $12.45, $11.99. Trust me on this one. I know there's Ancient Gear players out there that are probably, going to scoop these up later on. El Shadow Anoyatilis continues to be up there in price. 17 listings. Have it holding at $16, $19.49, $20, $21.48, and $23. Shadow continues to be one of those decks that could be splashed into like Draco Tail. So that's why I guess this is one of those options that they are able to go into. I know it's splashed in Gem Knights as well. But yeah, it's still up there in price. We already talked about Link Karibo. Oh, this was the other generic Light Fiend monster that some decks might be able to make. Our Armadius, Keeper of Boundaries, 40 listings for a Judgment of Light version. This is a Seeker Rare. It looks like we have it at $190, $270, $298, $3. It says one tuner plus one or more non-tuners. If this card attacks or is attacked, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. Level 5 Synchro, but it is a Light Fiend, so if you could probably make it, you do have access to the Fiendsmith package there. We have Secret Rare from the 10s around like $1.45. They're above market price, 26 listings. We have Premium Gold Rare. It's under $1 if you guys just want to test it out. I'm just showing you options to bridge into the Fiendsmith package. I need more water. Fire King Courtier Okenex at 15 listings. This is another Fire King card that was at a high price point before. Used to be sitting around like $50-ish. Right now we have it at $36.47, $37.74, hitting the $40 price point, and then going back up to $45 and $50 right here. I'm not sure if Fire King is gonna do good this upcoming format. I know in our past format there was a couple Fire King tops every now and then, but it wasn't like really represented. But I feel like a lot of these Core Century Fire King cards are getting picked up just because they did get a reprint of like the little bird in the as a Starlight Rare in the mega packs this year. We got some new Fur Hire support announced, so we have some movement on a couple of these cards. Beat Bladesman Fur Hire is up in price, 15 listings. Used to be at a market price of 387. Now we have it at 1385 being the lowest listing. Mayhem Fur Hire was at 398, now at 739 with only 6 listings. We have Beat Bladesman Fur Hire Ultra Rare at 26 listings above market price, now at 475 longest listing. These commons are actually worth something, 85 listings for Mayhem Fur Hire. These are, well, they're reaching $1, starting to go up to $1. Could they reach like $1 price point? Probably. Raphael Champion Fur Hire, looks like they have a market price of $1. And I think that's it for the fur hires, for the fur hire department. I don't see any like buyouts going on, low listings, except for like Beat Bladesman Fur Hire and Mayhem Fur Hire. Summon Sorceress is back. This is the new printing with their errata. Let me know if you guys think it might be a good pickup. It looks like it started to trend upwards, but it's still affordable, and plenty of copies available on the market. Just wanted to show you guys that this is the one with the errata if you guys want the most updated text. We've been keeping an eye out on Machina Fortress. This secret rare is now at only 2 listings. I think it was like 4 or 5 listings last time we took a look at it, but now it's only at 2 listings, $38.97, $50. Just that I check up on our boy and see how it's doing. Clockwork Knight looks like we have it at 20 listings. We have listings at $30, $32.99, and we have only a couple listings at like the $30ish price point, and then we quickly go up to $40. I think $30 is a good price point for this Core Century version of Clockwork Knight, because that's what it was at when it like released. So you're not paying a premium on it. The Duke of Demise looks like it's starting to trend upwards a bit. 104 listings. We have copies at like $3-4. This could be made with 2 Fiend or Zombie monsters, so it could be maybe like a super poly target to go against like Fiendsmith since it's back in the format. Let me know how you guys feel about Duke of Demise. Ghost Fairy Phobia. I actually tried to look for these in bulk, but didn't find any. It only has 1 printing. It has 1 per turn. You can reveal 1 wind monster in your hand until the end of your opponent's next main phase. Monster with the level higher than the revealed monster cannot activate their effect. So it's a pretty good floodgate. I forgot what deck players have been saying that this card is good in, but it has a good floodgate effect. Like if you reveal a wind monster that's level 1 until the end of your opponent's next main phase 1, monsters with the level higher than that, so anything above a level 1, cannot activate their effects. It's only until the next main phase 1, but that means they would have to go into battle phase and then go into main phase 2 to be able to do what they want and like start breaking your board. 9 listings on this card. This card used to be sitting at 50 cents. Now we have it at $6.59, $8.49, $11, $14, and then we have a $500 listing right here. This is crazy. Why is this here? Why is the 49-cent listing here, but the $503 listing is right here? Oh my god, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep in a bit. Guerrero Wings of Resonant Life, I think, is a good long-term pickup. It's a generic Super Poly target, and Super Poly is one of those cards that could come in and out of formats. Right now, it's at 46 listings, $11, $12.34, $12.95, then $12.69. Core Century is the highest rarity for this card. I just think it's a good pickup. Let me know how you feel about it. Harpy's Featherstorm did not get touched, so it's time for us to buy some out because we know that decks are always going to be trying to incorporate this card if they could end on the Wing Beast monster. 39 listings on the market. We have 680, 693, 694, 699, 756. I think it's a good time to pick up since it didn't get touched. I'm pretty sure we're going to have some deck try to abuse it again. Substitute from Battles of the Legends Terminal Revenge looks like it's been having some movement. We have 39 listings on the market. Used to be sitting at $733. Now we're pushing up to like $8-ish, $8.93. So heading up to the $9 price point. I think this is the highest rarity substitute that's available, right? This could be because of like past formats for frog builds. We do have quarter century secret rare and a platinum secret rare, and then we have the rare. So I guess for mid max, since people aren't really going after the platinum secret, which I would be going after instead, because it's like I said, the Starlight. They're going after the secret rare instead. So I'll let you guys decide which one to pick up, but it is having some movement. Arcane Apprentice is a rare that's actually worth something. This is one. I found one of these in bulk and I thought I'd share it with you. So we have this card with only one printing, and like I said, it's a rare. If this card was used for a synchro summon of a synchro monster and was sent into the graveyard, add one assault mode, activate from your deck to your hand. Kind of useless in today's format, but I just figured I'd share it since it's worth something. 34 listings. We have 414, 445, 440, 472, and then heading up to the $5 price point. Anytime I find something, I like to share it with you guys so you guys could go take a look at your book and see if you guys have some of that stuff too. We already took a look at Lightning Storm, so we could skip that. We got now some Teller Knight, Constellar Knight support. I haven't took a look at either. I need to go read up on it, but I know that this is one of the cards that has been going up in price because of that. 21 listings, $10.99, $13.99, $14, $15.38. This was a card that was sitting around like $3-ish, so it basically doubled in price after the support was announced. We got announced some X-Saber support as well today. I don't think we have too much movement on the market yet since it just got announced like a couple hours ago. We're going to probably come back and revisit these to see what people are going to be buying out. But so far, it looks like we have, let's see, Gothams at 23 listings, market price $9. XX Saber, Hunley, $8. XX Saber, Fultra, 12 listings. This is a super from Ancient Prophecy. Nothing like above market price. That's what I'm trying to look for. Something that's above like market price that indicates that people are going after it. Invoker, I think, is still on the ban list, so I don't think this is gonna move anytime soon. That's a dual terminal. Dual terminals are usually low on listings. Maybe this one. Okay, so this one, XX Saber, Garter Strike. This is one we could take a look at right now. I think that's it. Yeah, let's take a look at that one. Oh, this one might be a good one to look at. Let's take a look at this one. It's a quarter century secret rare. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one level 4 or lower. Never mind. It's a destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard. I don't think they're gonna be running that one. I don't think we run too many cards that have battle effects in today's era of Yu-Gi-Oh! So I don't think this one's gonna be going up too much. But if you guys want to try it out, I mean, it's only $2. It could maybe go up. It's a quarter century. XX Saber Garter Strike, 14 listings. This is at Secret Rare, Ancient Prophecy. If you have 2 or more XX Saber monsters in your graveyard, you control no monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay. Oh, if you control no monsters, though. Is that good? I forgot how to play X Saber. It's been so long. But we have it at $7.99, $9.47, $7.30, and then after these are gone, we have $17 and $44.99 on the first page with only 14 listings, and this is one of the only ones I see right now above market price. If you guys have any more info on like XX Saber stuff, what cards we should be going after, let me know down below. But yeah, we'll be keeping an eye out on XX Saber stuff and see what gets bought out throughout the week, because it did just get announced a couple hours ago, so I don't think there's going to be too much movement on the market on these yet. Red Eyes Black Dragon, I think this is the last card we'll be talking about. Red Eyes Black Dragon, the secret rare from Speed Duel. Well, I have 2 cards. The Speed Duel version from Speed Duel Streets of Battle City is only at 13 listings. This card is at $7, $9, $10, 10.75, 12.75 on the first page. It's one of those cards that caught my attention because it is front speed though and is only at 13 listings. Might be a good copy to pick up for long term. And the last copy of Red Eyes that I wanted to take a look at, I tried to find this card on TCGPlayer, but didn't see any listings on it, is the new Red Eyes Black Dragon that comes in, I think it comes in this magazine right here as a promo card. I don't think it came with any of the shoes, but I was curious to see how much this Red Eyes version costs, and it looks like it's going for $485, $414, $456, $448. We have listings at like 600 too. Let me know how you guys feel about this Red Eyes promo card from the Nike collab, and if you guys think it's gonna stay up here in price or is it gonna come down, and if it's something you would be paying for. Honestly, I kind of just wanted the shoes and I missed out on them. I'm gonna have to contact my old sneaker plug. I used to be a sneakerhead back in the day. Don't really buy any anymore. Kind of stopped. I just wear Crocs now. I'm more about comfort. But I'm gonna have to contact my sneaker plug to get those shoes and see if he has them in stock. But yeah, this Red Eyes card I guess comes in this promo. What is it? This little promo magazine, and it's worth like $500. So I couldn't find it on TCGPlayer, but I went on eBay and tried to look for it just to give you guys an idea of what it's going for. That's gonna be it for today's Market Watch. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X. I apologize if the Market Watch was so long. I just had a lot to cover because of the ban list. I wanted to show you guys movement on the market, and as always, comment down below if you guys have any more cards you want me to take a look at. And you guys don't have to listen to everything I say on the Market Watch. You guys are free to, like, you know, skip through the cards just so you guys could go see if you guys have some that you might want to offload if they are going up in price, or pick up some of the cards I do talk about. I just give information and I rattle on with information all the time, and that's why these Market Watches last so long. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time.